Underground hip hop would really start to take root in the 90s. When a lot of labels were starting to cash in on whatever was selling, a lot of MCs would try to navigate the space the best way they could. Fast forward to the present day, the underground hip hop scene is bigger than it's ever been. Not only do you not need a label, but you're able to go direct to consumer and even sell CDs, tapes, and even vinyl. MCs like AP the Overlord and the God Fahim are thriving from selling physical copies directly to their fans. Hus Kingpin Aka Wavo is another MC underground that's going directly to consumer. His style is almost like an unorthodox boxer. He can really hit you in a lot of different ways. He also has the classic gritty New York style. If you need the bars, if you need the punchlines, he can deliver that at any point. But one of the main things that separates him from a lot of MCs is he writes a lot of rhymes depending on the song, almost like a poetic type of style. So these things really make Hus Kingpin who he is and makes him one of the top underground MCs in today's hip hop game. Underground MCs have a lot of ways that they can stand out from their mainstream competition, whether that's originality, artwork, work ethic, and high quality projects. Mainstream MCs can get away with a lot of mediocre music, but that's not the same for underground MCs. Hus Kingpin has found a way to deliver dope project after dope project, whether it's singles, mixtapes, full-length albums, group projects, just about anything Hus Kingpin has been able to do at a high level. Hus Kingpin, just like a lot of the best MCs, was naturally born in Brooklyn. Now, he also said he lived in Queens for a while. He also stayed in South Philly. He even had time spent in Hawaii. And because of this, he said because his pops was an officer in the Navy, so wherever his dad had to go, the family had to go as well. As Hus Kingpin's style would start to develop, he felt like his sound had a lot of different facets. He said that if you put Nas, the rock group Portishead, Sade, Noriega, probably 97 Nori, and Scarface, and if you form Voltron, that's what Hus Kingpin would be. And he would go on to say, just look at his lyrics. He said, I poured poetry on you, you wanted Moet. Kingpin's family eventually made Hempstead, New York their home. And in Hempstead, New York, he would meet his partner in rhyme by the name of Smooth in high school. Now, Smooth and Hus would eventually team up as they were solo artists prior to form a group called The Connection. The two would start to record a lot of music, and right around 2006, 2007, they would have enough material to drop an official EP. And just think about coming out as a brand new MC around the 2006-2007 time period. You had artists like T.I., Young Jeezy, they were on fire at this point. You got Jay-Z coming back from retirement, and then just 1 year later, you got 50 Cent and Kanye West selling close to 1 million records the first week. So this was almost like a Mission Impossible, don't become an MC time frame, because you'd have to be a very special rapper to come out of any region at this point. So from 2006 to 2010, The Connection dropped a lot of solid projects. One thing they benefited from is around the same time, the blogs, the hip hop blogs were huge. They were at that point the tastemakers for anything that was new and hot for hip hop. They really were able to bridge what XXL and the Source magazine was able to do from a paper standpoint, this time to a digital online blog. Hus would go on to say, remember those blog spots?
always shine. For knuckles on they all day grind. With kids in the hallway crying. Ride life's high speed. Fighting greed. It's nothing worse than fighting family.
I'm on the swinging, doing my thing. Connect with Mark Swing. Check it out though, I'm on my outro. I doubt though, y'all know what I'm about, the realness.
So around 2012, 2013, things really started to shift. Even though Hus and Smooth would continue to work together, they started to really embark on solo careers. Now in 2012, Hus decided to go to Atlanta for about 1 to 2 years. And around this time, he released one of his most important mixtapes to date, which was a Cognac tape. The biggest thing on this tape was his co-sign by fellow Hempstead, one of the best MCs that's out today, which is Rock Marciano. He would narrate this album, and this was the perfect groundwork for really laying a brand new brand of hip-hop, which was the Griselda, which was the Rock Marciano. He was able to fit right in with that crowd, and that's how things would start to bubble back up on the East Coast. Hus would now travel from Atlanta to now making Los Angeles his permanent home, and he would also take his crew with him. In 2015, Hus and his partner in rhyme, Smooth, would link back up to drop one of the most important mixtapes of both of their careers at that point, called The Splash Brothers.
Yo, Hus, Smooth, it's your brother, Mahershala Ali. I'm on set right now, bumping that winner's mixtape between takes. Yeah, that's what's up. But yo, I'm ready to re-up, man. I need that Splash Brothers for real. And you know, I'm from the Bay Area, the Golden State. Grew up a couple of minutes away from the Oakland Coliseum, so I know what it is. That's right. Keep them coming.
Also around the same time, Hus would put together some of the dopest MCs and producers from all around the globe called the Winners. They would also drop several group projects and collaboration projects around this time frame. In 2020, Hus Kingpin would do two major things that would really set himself apart from the competition. The first thing he would do was start the Threesome mixtape series. The biggest key difference between Hus and anybody that raps is that now he's starting to incorporate different facets of hip-hop. This time he's moving into the R&B section, where he's taking a lot of old school R&B classics but redoing them the Hus Kingpin way. These songs would really stand out and would really put Hus Kingpin over the top. And around the same time, Hus said that he felt the rap game was not only stagnant, but it was getting extremely predictable. But one reason that Hus Kingpin is extremely successful as an underground MC is he's able to really keep up not only with the times, but then to push himself in front of the times. Because hip-hop has always had mashup albums, but now he would really bring this to the present day by dropping Portis Hus in 21 and then Bjork Kingpin in 2022. Portishead was a trip-hop rock and roll group. He would take that name and just combine Portis Hus with Portishead and drop a classic album. And then he would double back and drop a double album again using Bjork and using that kind of music to really craft his own music, which was genius at the time. Hus would really speak to what was going on in hip hop in the 2020s when he dropped Portis Hus, because he basically said everyone's doing the same thing, everyone has the same sound, and he said it's just pretty much making it easy on him because he can guess what the rapper's gonna do, what the rapper's album's gonna sound like, and also can pretty much know who's gonna feature on the album. So he felt like Portis Hus was basically him crafting and owning his own sound. As of 2024, Hus Kingpin is still dropping dope music. He recently hooked up with super classic producer Ninth Wonder, and he recently just dropped another type of mashup album in the vein of Nirvana. So with Hus Kingpin, he's showing that just through hard work and dedication, because he's been rapping for a long time, that if you stay original, if you keep your pen sharp, and if you really want to deliver dope material, just really try to stand out from the crowd, because right now hip hop is oversaturated. Everybody wants to rap now. So how do you separate yourself? You just have to look at everything Hus Kingpin is doing and that he's done and that he will continue to do, and try to find your way if you are planning to be an underground MC, because he is showing you a blueprint of success and a blueprint of just being what hip hop needs at this point, which is creativity and dope rhymes and dope music.